And here we are. We're live on our YouTube channel. Welcome, friends. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. And we've got Andre just hanging out with us on a Sunday night. So here we are on a Sunday night, guys, just hanging out. How are you doing up there, Andre?
Great. And yourself, Pat?
Good, good.
Yeah.
So how was your weekend? What did you do this weekend?
Oh, nothing too eventful. I did go test driving on a car today, which was exciting. I haven't purchased a car in a while.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's always an exciting thing. So with the the COVID-19 pandemic, how are things looking with testing out a car?
Oh, okay. So
Are
just
processes different now?
yeah. Well, recently our state, Washington, reached level two, meaning or stage two, meaning businesses can slowly reopen. And the dealership, you were allowed. Everyone has to wear a mask.
Okay.
uh, and you were allowed when you go test drive, it would be only one. It would be the dealer plus the one customer who can test drive a car at once. So
Okay.
yeah, so it worked out very well. Everyone just had to wear masks and be respectful of one another. So respect the distance. So
So,
yeah, yeah.
how long was the? Is there a wait at the test drive?
No, you
Uh,
just have to now make appointments. So you can't
it's all
usually
by
you can't
appointments.
really show up. You have to make appointments. I guess if you did just show up, they'd try to accommodate you, but it's not a guarantee that someone can necessarily help you at the time, of course.
Yeah.
Better to make an appointment. So how is it there where you are?
So real interesting. What we have here is I have a friend who just bought an RV. And one of
Right.
the things is because you're not able to travel, you can't fly, your international travels banned at this point. So RV sales apparently are going through the roof. They can't
I'm
sell them
sure.
fast enough.
Yeah.
One of the YouTube channels that I follow, it's a couple from Nashville that travel the country or travel the world. Were not able to do that, so they went and bought themselves a van conversion. So it looks like they'll be running around the country, running around the U.S.
Yeah, that's one
So
good way. Yeah.
interesting.
Having education at the time pandemic. You see
Yeah,
more and
yeah,
more of that.
yeah. Hey, I'm going to drop the post here if anyone wants to join our chat, Andre. Looks like there's a couple of people up just dropping by. Thank you, Z
Yeah.
Snow. Feel free to hit the link if you want to come and join our chat. We're really just hanging out on a Sunday night trying to figure out what to do. So the test drive went well.
You did, yes. I'm interested if the price is right. They just find the correct color that I like because there's only one or two colors that I like, and they're apparently, of course, because of the pandemic, a lot of cars are not being made. So
Hmm.
it's a small selection of cars in the state.
Yeah,
Uh, so if I don't get it, then we'll have to go shopping elsewhere, I guess.
yeah. Well, there's always multiple dealerships that are looking for a sale, so I'm sure that
Yeah,
you'll be able to find
they are
something.
in need everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. So your car is going to be traded in, or
Well, it depends. They're only offering me $200 for it, so I will probably sell it for parts. I have a buddy who knows people that work in the auto, in the auto industry. I might just want to take it off my hands for hopefully for several $100 more, just
yeah,
for parts. Yeah,
sure, sure.
yeah.
Now I was able to do this a few years ago. I had my car donated. So I had a car that I donated, and I was able to find, they credited you $500 for tax purposes.
Yeah, well, that's
So that
another.
might
Yeah,
be something that you might want to look
sure.
into.
I don't know. It's drivable, but the exterior is a little scuffed up, so I don't know if who'd want to drive it or get it repaired.
Well, for a donation, it's not going to be too bad.
No, I guess not.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, that's good. How was your weekend?
Went up to the mountains again, just Nathan and I. So the little guy and I just went up there to hang out.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the new video on that. Has that been released?
Yeah. Sorry, it's clicking a bit here. Maybe you Do you have your
We're talking
headset
about-
handy?
Okay, well,
Yeah.
why don't you continue talking? I'll grab my headsets.
Yeah. So here we are on a Sunday night. Everyone, shout out to you all. Z Snow, Jenny Philcan Vlogs. It looks like you've come and joined us. Just to say hi, and 3K's Twins. Hi to you guys. So I'm coming at you from Southern California, and Andre's coming at you from Washington State. If anyone wants to come and join the chat, I've dropped the link up top. Just hit the link, and we'll put you into the chat. He's not going to be able to stay too long. It looks like he has an event to get to, but he's going to put in headsets, and hopefully that'll take care of our sound issue. Thanks for the 2 thumbs up, you guys. I got looks like we got a couple of thumbs up out there. So hopefully things are going well with you guys in your world. I always want to put a plug in there for healthcare. Because of the current pandemic that we're in, I want you all to be safe at home. I want you all to be safe in your communities. And palagi, always wash your hands, right? So washing your hands properly, using alcohol-based hand sanitizer, at least 70% alcohol for your hand sanitizers. That will help protect you and your families. At saka yung social distancing and wearing your masks. You know, Andre, a lot of people that I'm hearing are saying that they don't want to wear the masks. Uh, always it's been a bone of contention with some people. Ayaw nilang magmask, and there's even some protesting going around. So a friend of mine, he's
that is understandable, but
mhm. Friend of mine who's an intensivist, right? He's ICU, an ICU doc intensivist. Really, yung maskara, it's not really to protect you, right? So if I'm wearing a mask, it's not really to protect me. But if I'm a carrier, I'm going to protect you from catching anything from me. Kasi yung mask will help catch your cough or catch your sneeze and the droplets that you're emitting as you're breathing. So it's really selfless to wear the mask, right? You're helping to protect other people. So I'm always a proponent for social distancing, hand washing, at saka yung wearing the masks, right? To help protect each other.
Sure. Well,
what are your
a lot
thoughts?
of people are saying that it infringes upon their... Yeah. So you hear of arguments that people don't watch women because it infringes upon their rights as individuals. And I'd like to sort of paraphrase what the Surgeon General just said recently, where he stated that really it's more about, if we try to protect each other by wearing masks, actually it opens up more rights for us to open up more businesses sooner so we can in turn we can enjoy our rights to if we do if we do a little sacrifice now, our rights will even open up more later. So I found that to be a really compelling argument that he stated.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, what are your thoughts about we've heard it a lot, plank the curve, flatten the curve. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah.
Anong meaning nun?
Flattening the curve. Well, flattening the curve. Well, the curve follows the number of cases of COVID through time. So basically the y-axis is the number of cases, and then the x-axis is time. So basically, what we want to try to see is a flattening of number of cases through time, which can be promoted through all the social distancing guidelines that we have as well. So flattening curve is very important. It actually allows states and counties to guide their how they reopen and how quickly they can reopen. So I think it's very important that we do all we can as people in society. I say the majority of people do follow social distancing guidelines, but what we do see a lot of people who don't, especially those. That's what we tend to see on the news is people that don't follow the guidelines. Now, in terms of there's been 14 states that have had recent spikes, so that's pretty concerning. And of course, with all the protests that are occurring, we are likely to see some more spikes in cases, perhaps in 2 weeks or so. So, let's see what happens. I hope you don't need a second lockdown in this country as a result.
Right, and that'll be that'll be a huge impact on us. So when you talk about the am I in the camera here? When you talk about that x-axis and the y-axis, right?
Yeah.
Over time. So when we talk about
Sure.
flattening the curve,
Yeah.
what you're really looking at is, if you look at the y-axis, the number of cases in a certain amount of time. So you don't want the cases to peak. But my interpretation of that, right,
We don't
Dr.
want to
Silva, is if you were to look at let's look at a period of time. Let's look at 3 months period of time, right? So as it peaks over 3 months, you want to flatten that curve so that it doesn't peak. In a 3 month period of time, you might have the same numbers of people impacted, right? What you don't want is, you just don't want that
Sure.
that the majority of them to come in at the same amount of time. That helps you and I, that helps us in healthcare to be
Right.
able to better take care of them as there's no peak, right? So if you look at your hospital,
Exactly.
say, it's easier for you and
Well,
safer for you to take care of 100 people at your hospital today than 500 people at your hospital. So really, that flattening the curve, it's people are going to
that's
get
right.
infected, people are going to get sick,
Well,
and we're just trying to spread
I
that
think I
out
lost
over
your
time.
audio there. Let's see.
Am I still here?
I'm
You
going
just
to
want
turn
to
off
spread it out over the
my
time.
headphones, unfortunately, because I think my battery's died. Let me
okay.
just.
So it's just spreading it out over time. So folks, what we want to do is help spread it out over time, because that buys us time. It helps us take care of people appropriately in the hospitals, and it also helps us take care of people who may get sick later, at a time when hopefully a vaccine's available, or there is a proper equipment, and you don't want to run out of equipment at hospitals, ventilators and all.
Absolutely. So what we hopefully like to see in states happening is where states have already reached their max peak, but then cases either hopefully they decline through time, and that's the goal.
That's
we
the
don't
goal.
want that peak to occur. So just flattening the curve indicates that there is now a period of time where the cases have dropped in number, or at least are leveling out, so that there's not a sudden increase. So
yeah.
um,
Okay.
how's the audio, by the way? I took out my headphones.
Audio's good, and I want to give a shout out to a few people that have joined us: Z Snow, Jenny, Philcan Vlogs, 3K Twins, and the C Family TV. So if you haven't touched base with them, feel free to come on to their channels. Fellows, friends, I've also dropped the link on here if anyone wants to come and join our conversation. Para lang mag-usap usap tonight. And Andre and I, we're trying to pick up more Tagalog, so it would be nice to be able to interact with people.
Absolutely.
So we'll call you guys out if you guys want to join our chat. Otherwise, we're just it's just idle chat on a Sunday night.
It is. Well, I'd like to hear more about your trip, because I'm gonna have to leave soon. I want to hear all about your weekend.
So went up to the mountains again. So that's Idlewild. That's sits above the San Jacinto Mountains, just above Palm Springs, California. So it's see here, Palm Springs, our area was quite warm today. So we had no, let me check here. It was we had a high of 102 today. That's Celsius. Sorry, that's Fahrenheit. And up in the mountains there, it's about 15 degrees cooler. So much nicer up that way. And was just Nathan and I, so he's my youngest, and we went and really just threw footballs around, threw frisbees around, just hung out with a couple other families that we know up there. Maganda ron because it's wide open spaces, right? So you don't have to worry about social distancing. A lot of space there, and
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I hope your friends have checked out the video you released last week of part one of your trip, and I know perhaps you'll be releasing.
We saw
soon.
The second one just we sent that out just a couple hours ago, so it's up there. Yeah.
Okay, I'll review that. Yeah,
it's up there now.
Because was it 20 degrees cooler when you went there?
Yeah, it's
It ain't
about 15, 20 degrees cooler
yeah,
than down here in the city.
nice welcome respite from the heat.
Yeah, yeah. Hello to Experience. It looks like you've come and joined us. Thanks for coming and joining us. Again, I've
Oh,
dropped the link if anyone wants to join the chat. It's up there for you. Just hit the StreamYard link on that I've just dropped, and then you can come and join us. But yeah, so today we just stayed around the resort, the campgrounds, and we were there for a couple of days, throwing a football around, really, just
no,
going on nice nature hikes and nice walks. Nathan
nice.
likes climbing boulders, so he did some rock climbing stuff.
Did you go in the
Uh,
pool?
no, actually, we did bring swim trunks. It's a heated pool. We thought it would be nice, but just didn't get a chance to it.
Right, yeah.
And then the hot tub, there was about 3 or 4 people in there when I walked by, so I kind of didn't want to be in there.
No, not with the.
Yeah,
Were they
not
wearing
with
hats?
not with people there. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I
But
know.
last weekend when we brought the girls up there, Haley and her friends came up. It was I know we had 4 of the girls, so they're 17, 18-year-old girls. They wanted to run through town. So we went up to Idlewild, the mountain town there. So they had restaurants. Some of the restaurants were open. I bought some decorations for my yard here. So it's a nice art town. Idlewild Arts Academy is international. They have international art students that come up there, and then they have art galleries and local artists that create and sell their own art. So it was nice to see that up there.
Well, next time I'm up there, I gotta see that.
I know the last time you came down, it was like we were just up there, and
Yeah, no.
then came down the hill to meet up with you. We should have brought you back up.
Oh, no worries. Something
There'll
else to
be
look for when
there'll
I
be a
visit.
next time.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful area. If you guys ever have a chance to go to the desert, Palm Springs area, very worthwhile.
Yeah. What were your favorite sites in Palm Springs when you came to visit?
Gosh, there's so many. I did enjoy the aerial tram ride up through the mountains in Palm Springs. So
Yeah.
was that
Those
area
are
called?
San Jacinto Mountains too. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, those were pretty. Those are really nice. And plus, there's a hiking trail there,
Yeah.
so you can do a bit of exploring. That was beautiful. I did like the market, the weekend market in Palm Springs was really cool.
Yeah.
So the street markets, that's a pretty that happens every weekend in the summer, or was that all year round, or
It's
what
year
month?
round. Yeah. And they
Okay,
get
yeah,
snow up there. There's snow that comes up in those mountains. So
okay, interesting. I did like the date factory. You guys are famous for your dates, so that was pretty cool. I got to try a date shake.
okay.
Actually, it was surprisingly delicious. I thought it'd be extra sweet, but no, not at all.
Yeah.
I'd order it again. It's like they had it here, but they don't. So just have
Yeah.
to go to
Yeah.
Palm Springs, or you can make some yourself. They have numerous varieties of dates I didn't even know existed. So that was pretty. Yeah, that was an eye opener. And then they have a garden outside with the Stations of the Cross. Was it the Stations of the Cross? Do they have that
Yeah,
there?
they're
Yeah.
different biblical scenes, so it's a little
Yes.
beyond stations because it comes with yeah, it was
Yeah. And that was really cool.
life size figures too. Yeah.
And then you have the zoo there, which I really enjoyed too. I didn't realize there was a diversity of animals in your area there that you had at the zoo. So that was really interesting. Um, one thing I didn't get to see is where did the president stay? It was closed during that time. You said you had all these presidential events at a certain location. Was it a camp of some sort?
Okay, so there is the Annenberg estate, which is Sunnylands. So that's it's like a presidential retreat, right?
Yeah, sure. I'd love to visit that one day. That was
Yeah.
closed, unfortunately, during the months I was there.
Yeah. So I'm going to share this real quick for us. It's some of here's some Palm Springs scenes. So this is a street. This is a street right by our place. So I've got the bike lane there. I actually took this picture. I was probably on my road bike and pulled over on the side there to take pictures. So wide open streets. We got a bike lane. We're looking at heading towards the Santa Rosa Mountains there, and the boulevard, which has some fantastic uh, scenery there. I enjoy that. And you got to see that as well while you were here, right?
Yes, absolutely. Uh, oh, I definitely enjoyed the what's it called? The festival that they have in Laguna. I mean, that's not Palm Springs, but you have a what's it called again? It's where they where live people um, recreate famous paintings on stage.
Oh yeah, yeah. That would be the pageant of the Masters,
Yeah,
and that's out in Laguna. Yeah,
that has been around since what, the '60s.
yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
where Haley's actually there. Haley's at the beach today, so my daughter's over there. But they had to cancel the pageant of the Masters this year because of COVID,
I'm glad
and
I see that there.
yeah, unfortunately.
Do you have pictures of that?
I don't. What I wanted to do, I was just looking this up real quick, is sharing some of the golf scenes here in the city, in the area. So this one here is my son Brendan and I. This was a few years ago when he played high school golf. So this is one of our local golf courses there, and that's Brendan and I. He's a little bit older now, so this is probably about 5 years ago. And here's the beautiful golf course. This looks like it's Tockett's Creek in Palm Springs. And again, that's overlooking, those are the Santa Rosas there.
Right.
So there's Brendan on the greens. It looks like I'm a shot or two behind him. And that's him on the greens. And there's his swing.
Nice form.
So he played varsity golf through high school. Yeah, fun times. You and I didn't get a chance to play golf, did we?
Yeah, I haven't played for a while. Yeah, so I'm assuming they've opened up the golf courses there. You just have maybe 50%. You can only have another person.
It's opened up. It's opened up, and it's one person per golf cart. So you are using carts. It's one person per cart.
But how about in terms of groups? Is it just a group of two at a time?
No, you could play your four. I haven't played really, but I believe you could play your foursome.
Here we're only allowed two twosies, I believe.
Oh, so really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now, did you get a chance to hit the Palm Springs Air Museum? We didn't visit that with you, did we?
No, we did not. I didn't even know that existed. What is the?
Oh, maganda rin dun.
Aviation.
Yeah, it's nice there too. So what it is? It was put on by a group of people for showcasing airplanes from different eras. So here's one. It's a Navy, it's a military aircraft that's outside. So you can actually go into the Air Museum. This sits right in Palm Springs, just outside of the Palm Springs International Airport. So it's maganda.
I'll have to check it out.
There's different aircraft out there. Here's another military aircraft. Nice. This is just on syllabus of the museum, so this is not even inside. But pasok the museum, there's a lot of different aircraft in there.
Well, yeah, the area where I live in Washington State, I live right beside, near the Boeing company headquarters, and they have where they build the planes. And so, yeah, I love going to aviation museums, and it's very interesting to learn about different aircraft that are out there and the history of the whole industry. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll have to check that out next time.
Yeah, it's not too far from us. It's right by the airport, so easy to get to, easy to navigate through there. So we're getting virtual hugs from 3K's twins. Thanks
Oh,
for joining us. And from the C Family TV. Looks like she commented on probably the cycling path where there wasn't that many people on the road, right? So
right.
salamat for your comments. Again, if anyone wants to join our talk, we'd love to have you because Andre and I trying to pick up more Tagalog kung puede kayo.
Yeah.
Andre, you got to showcase some of your newly learned Tagalog.
I don't know. Hindi masyadong kung marunong na mag-Tagalog.
Yeah? Pero mabuti yon. Natuto ka. Ako marunong konti din. Pero ano, I'm a little more fluent than you, right?
I think so. Yeah, I just have to. I have to translate everything from English to Tagalog. So I know how to like conjugate verbs and that, but then putting it all together and saying it in a nice flowing manner, I'm not quite at that level. But I can do English translations to Tagalog in my head.
Yeah.
Saying it out, I can't. There's a bit of a delay, so that's why I'm a little shy that way.
That's it too. I find that I'm shy. I think that when I'm talking Tagalog to friends or family, it flows a little bit better because I don't worry about syntax, I don't worry about conjugations, and I can kind of create a flow. So parang when I'm talking to, say I'm talking to my parents, parang mas easy yung
Sure, there's no pressure.
parang
when
mas
you're
easy yung salita para
right.
maintindihan nila. Hindi ako nag-alalang critique, right? Hindi ako
Right.
nag-aalalang
We don't be criticized by strangers.
kritik ng iba.
But you know the Filipinos are the Filipino people. I'm Filipino, so yeah. Filipinos in general are very friendly. So if you do make errors, they're going to help you out. They're friendly.
Yes, they are.
They want you to learn language, and they'll be very respectful. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had very few people laugh at me because of my Tagalog.
Good.
At
Ako
least
rin
I'm trying to learn.
gusto ko rin magsalitang mas mahusay. Kaya
Actually,
kailangan practice. Kailangan practice.
Let me
Hey,
show you. Let me show you some stuff I have. Hold on.
while you go get that, I just want to share with you, Andre, that I met a few friends that are out in Montreal, Canada,
Oh,
right?
cool.
So some of them are Filipino heritage, some of them are authentic French Canadian,
Right.
and so I was able to parler un peu de français avec elle.
Yeah.
And I have to explain to them. Je peux seulement un peu de français parce que j'étudie la langue depuis 6 ans en école secondaire. So a few people.
French.
We're trying.
We're trying. You know, I forgot a lot of my French, but I can probably speak if I had to.
I mean, what I'd love to learn is Spanish because there's a lot of Latino and Spanish-speaking folks here in Southern California.
Definitely, in my job here in Washington State, we deal with Latino population 90%. So I should try to learn. That'll be my next thing. After I master Tagalog, it's going to be Spanish.
Mais je parle plus de français en espagnol.
Well, I just wanted to share some of the books I've gotten to help me speak Tagalog. I mean, books are good. I think you should probably do a variety of learning techniques for Tagalog. You definitely need to listen to a lot of conversational Tagalog, go online. There's lots of YouTube lessons. But here's some things. Here's one I have. I love to speak Filipino.
Gusto kong mag-Filipino.
I have the Filipino. Here's this intermediate one. This is intermediate, and then I have these other books that are coming on. Intermediate Tagalog. These are very excellent resources, and here's modern Tagalog for conversational. So I'm just trying to learn as much as I can. I know you can't really learn a language just from books, but it's definitely a good way of seeing why words flow in a certain manner, and it's very good for conjugating verbs.
Okay, dude, the problem there is you're learning all of the syntax. I just do conversational.
Parang I like to be able to.
You throw slang in there too, right?
I understand. I'm not going to speak pure Tagalog. I want to learn how to speak conversational Tagalog because that's really all you need. If you speak pure Tagalog in the Philippines, a lot of people won't understand a lot of the words that are very malalim.
Oh, see, that's
No,
a malalim word right there. Ang lalim
not
ng
really.
Tagalog mo.
No. So yeah, there has to be a balance, and so I try to listen to a lot of vlogs where people are speaking conversational Tagalog. I don't have to speak like someone like a newscaster in the Philippines.
Yeah, which I wouldn't be able to do either. No.
That's very hard for me to understand for sure.
So I've only been to the Philippines twice in my life,
Yeah.
right? And 2 years ago, and then last year we brought the family. Pero I got by with the little Tagalog because really all I need to learn how to say is kamusta? Gusto ko ng isang San Miguel po.
You can say that.
At saka gusto ko pa ng pansit at lumpia po. Or kuya. I call everyone kuya and ate.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
you have to show the sign of respect, right?
Using po for everyone?
Po, yeah.
Are you bawal umihi dito?
Dude, maghanap ka ng banyo. Hindi pwede ihi sa dagat. Yeah, we went swimming. We went to a couple places that we were doing island hopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. But you stayed in Cebu, so I hope did you learn any Bisaya? Cebuano?
No, nothing.
Ambut? Did you say jutay? Jutay lang? Or
dude, where are you picking that up from? I don't know that. No.
I mean, just a little bit, or
no.
Jutay? Means no. I don't know.
No.
Or
well, they all speak Tagalog and English there, so
of course they speak English.
Yeah.
And yeah. But it'd be nice if if you go to Cebu again, you're gonna have to learn. I'd say try to learn some more Bisaya if you can.
Yeah.
Cebuano.
Very cool. So Rojalyn Sistrunk has joined us. Hi to you. Shout out to you, Rojalyn. I really don't know how to do this. So if anyone wants to join us, feel free to hit the link. I'll put the link up again. So this is for the C family. This is for Rojalyn. This is for the experience. Our 3K Twins friends. If anyone wants to come and join us, hit that StreamYard link and come join our conversation. Kasi hindi kami marunong. Oh, this is our Mindoro Journey host. Okay. All right. So just shouting out to you guys. So Rojalyn, just hit that link if you want to come and join us because we want to practice more Tagalog. So, thank you very much. She says that you guys are doing great. Hey, you know what I could do too? I could start showing these. Look at that.
Oh, how nice. Well,
that's I see those friends there. Is that Michael and Lynn? Yeah. Dude, that's Michael and Lynn. So I met them. We had on the show a couple nights ago Glenise, that's their daughter. So Lynn and Michael, hi.
Where are they from?
Pwedeng hit that link para mag-usap din tayo. And then let's see here. We had I like this one here. My friend 3K's Twins, Virtual Hugs. Oh. So these are people's tags on there. So if you guys want to hit up their channels, feel free to do so. The C family, I really like them. Friends of ours. There's little Sophia in that picture. Beautiful.
These are people all over the world, are they?
Yeah. So the C family on à Montréal. Elle habite à Montréal. Take care, Z Snow. It was fun. Have a good night. So we're trying to figure this out. So you know what I also realized, Dre, that people were talking about jackets and putting jackets on, and I'm not quite familiar with that yet. We'll figure that out.
Jackets for what purpose?
I have no idea. So that people can communicate with each other and meet each other online.
With
So I'm not
jackets.
sure. So here's the C
Is
family
that
from
lingo or something?
Quebec,
Yeah.
right? She's from
Yeah.
Quebec. Elle habite à Montréal,
Est-ce qu'il
originally
parle,
from Iloilo.
est-ce qu'il parle français? Le family ici? Le famille? French is a,
André,
yeah.
tu parles français avec votre patience?
Je pense, est-ce qu'il parle français? Le family ici?
They're learning more and more.
Oh, good for them. It's nice. Montreal, a lot of people speak English, of course, but French is a beautiful language. Definitely, it's a beautiful language to learn. And if you speak English, French is fairly easier to pick up than other languages. Definitely.
You know, I found that I can type Tagalog out. You just sound it out,
Yeah.
and simple words, and I can type.
Well, that's
Nosebleed
good.
kami dito sa French. Oh, us too. En français, nous sommes étudiés la langue depuis 6 ans or 5 ans. Grade 8 to 12, right? Did you do grade 12 French?
Yes. Oui.
Yeah.
Wheat through douze.
Nous sommes étudiés la France avec Monsieur Bell.
Shout out to Mr. Bell.
Mr. Bell, our French teacher from high school.
Yes. Oh, he also taught Japanese.
Oh, I didn't know that, did he?
Yeah. Well, yeah, he started learning Japanese and then started a Japanese class. Do you remember? We were like in grade 11 when he started that. So he must be really good at Japanese.
No, I didn't take any Japanese, so I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Wow, very neat. Very neat to be able to do this tonight. One last thing that looks like no, you were heading off to a meeting. You're okay?
Yeah, they haven't called, so
Okay, so we're just gonna.
If they call, I may have to leave at any time. So.
We'll continue to hang out then. So one other thing, since you and I are both in healthcare, we talked a little bit about flattening that curve. What is your biggest set of advice for people who are wanting to stay healthy, keep healthy? What would you say to them?
Well, despite the pandemic, there are various safe ways we can all keep healthy. We can, if you want to exercise, I think personally I use some home gym equipment, which is important. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic, it's really hard to purchase these supplies. But if you happen to you have some room at home, I know a lot of people have used their garages or living rooms to do exercises. But also, you can safely also leave the home to exercise as well, as long as you practice the safe distancing guidelines of 6 feet. And I know for me, it may be difficult to wear a mask while running outside, but some people can exercise, and I know there are masks being made that are they're more breathable. So I think I was hoping to buy. I'm not trying to promote any product per se, but I think Under Armour made a mask that for athletes, if you want to train, it's much more easily to breathe through. So I find that when I wear the surgical mask, even at work, after 20 minutes, it's really hard to breathe. I can have to take it off in between seeing patients. So it'd be even much more difficult to exercise outside. You have to be, make sure you, to be healthy, if you have any symptoms that would normally make you go to the emergency room or see a doctor, don't ignore them, because unfortunately a lot of ERs are now, they've noticed a lot of non-COVID symptoms visits have decreased, and there's a very big concern about people ignoring their chest pain or symptoms of stroke or things where you really need quick medical attention. So definitely, if you want to maintain health and you have any symptoms that are concerning, don't hesitate to go to the hospital, because there are now guidelines on how to make hospitals safe and to decrease or to dramatically reduce any potential contraction of the COVID virus.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, good points.
Yeah.
So I like the fact that you brought up health in a physiological and exercise type of concept. One of the things that I was looking at too was we just came off of the month of May, which is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Mm-hmm.
And mental health is something that can't be ignored, especially when we're looking at this pandemic, who are keeping people isolated because you can't visit, keeping people socially distanced, and keeping people at home. And mental health and depression can be impacted there. So one of the things that we certainly want to be aware of is trying to keep touch and keep base, touching base with our loved ones. So even though you can't physically visit them, let's connect virtually, let's connect online, let's connect through telephones, and let's kind of share as much as we can your life and your day and your work so that you can improve someone's mental health and wellness. One of the things that we talked about too is I was getting our staff to make sure that they're familiar with anxiety reducing activities. So back in 10 years ago, it's anger management, and you talk about counting 1 to 10 before reacting. And in today's world, I learned this or heard about this a short while ago, and it's the 3-3-3 method to help reduce anxiety, help reduce um, whether it be panic attacks or whether it be just anxiety or depression. And the 3-3-3 method, where you're pausing and you're doing your deep breaths, and you're going to name 3 things that you see. You're going to name 3 sounds that you hear, and you're going to move 3 parts of your body. By taking your mind to these different places, that'll help reduce anxiety so that you're not focusing on the thing that's causing your anxiety, but you're focusing now on external things you see, things you hear, and moving parts of your body. So I think that's good to share.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, this pandemic has decreased the number of services that may be available, especially to those with mental illness. Like programs, for instance, for special need people or special needs children. We hear about a lot of fortunate educational programs for special needs children and other parts of the population that have had to shut down as a result of the pandemic. I would say, however, in terms of mental health professionals, fortunately, a lot of them can see patients through telemedicine. So that definitely, we've seen a huge increase in the number of video visits with patients. And, I clearly, anyone with mental illness needing to see a specialist, or just anyone in general, if you have a medical complaint, you can, if you're concerned about going into a building or the hospital, see if you can do a telephone or a video visit with the physician. And a lot of urgent care centers have that capability as well. And they can actually tell you whether or not your symptoms are severe enough to warrant you seeing a physician in person.
Yeah, good points. Good points. So I think we've done quite a bit of sharing in that respect. The last few minutes, let's try to do something fun.
Sure.
You up for a challenge?
Is this a game?
Let's try something a little fun. If you're up for it.
Of course.
Let's do Tagalog.
Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta go into my Tagalog mode.
Go into your Tagalog mode.
Or my Tagalog is not as good as yours.
Well, we're both trying. So let's do Tagalog. We can mix it with Taglish, pero
okay. I'll try not to speak any English
for the next few minutes bago tayo matapos, we'll talk Tagalog.
Okay, hindi masyadong magaling ako magsalita ng Tagalog, or I don't even know if that is correct. But
yeah, tama yun. Okay lang. Pwede tayong mag-Tagalog, simpleng usap lang. Usap tayo ng mga bakasyon.
Okay.
Ikaw, saan ang huling bakasyon mo?
Sa Canada.
Anong ginawa doon? Okay.
Nag-visit ko.
Yeah.
Nagbisita. Okay, like, okay. Conjugating verbs.
Okay lang, just conversational.
Let's see. Okay. Think about it. Just continue talking while I try to
O
translate.
sige, tulungan kita. Nung nung Marso, nasa Canada ako. Nagkita tayo. No,
So Vancouver.
February. It was February.
Noong February.
Nung February, nagkita tayo.
Uh-huh.
Di ba, kain tayo sa Pakistani restaurant.
Indian.
Kain tayo ng Indian food pagkatapos ng show. Di ba, nanood ako ng Evan, right?
Dear Evan Hansen. Ay,
Na
napakagaling ng labas yan.
na nagpanood tayo. Dude, I'd really love someone to come and join us.
Director Tagalog.
Teka. I-post ko na naman siya kung may gustong sumali. Ito ay parang i-hit lang nila para sali sila. Okay, so nung February nanood ako ng Dear Evan Hansen sa Queen Elizabeth Theatre in Vancouver. Pagkatapos ng show, kain tayo ng Indian food, di ba?
Ang sarap.
Tayong dalawa lang. Ang sarap!
Sobrang sarap. Napakasarap.
Sobra.
Sobrang.
Ang laki. Anong tawag? Okay,
dosa.
Dosas.
Dosa.
Ang laki. Ang laki nung dosas na kain natin. Laking dosas.
Parang, how do you say it? How do I say that in Tagalog?
What are you trying to say?
Parang
Tagalog.
Parang crepe.
Kumain ka ng crap?
Crepe. Parang...
c'est une crêpe en français. En français.
Parang,
C'est une grande crêpe.
Parang crepe yan.
Okay. Kung hindi alam nung iba, yung dosas parang crepe na parang manipis na pancake, right? Pancake? Is that a pancake?
Yeah.
Crispy
pancake.
siya.
At
i-break mo at isawsaw sa it was a sauce, right? Sauce.
Like a curry sauce.
Sausaw sa sauce ng karne.
Are we getting a lot of laughter?
I'm really wanting someone to... gusto ko may sumali para mas matuto.
We need like a teacher or guru.
She's funny. She said that maganda ng palabas.
I think they're just laughing at our Tagalog. I also have to work on my accent.
Yeah, it's good. I gotta get.
I need to like not mumble when I speak Tagalog.
Puede. Okay. Hindi pa kami nakayikim. Hindi pa. So it's different. It's Indian food na parang malaki. It's like
what would you say?
Gosh. It was almost as big as the table. Ang laki talaga.
Find a picture of it.
Look who's joined us now.
There you go.
Look who's joined us now. Parang malaking lumpia.
Medyo.
That dude's got to join us. He's got to hit that link.
San ba siya?
Tagalog has a strong accent. We come from Iloilo, so we have a more mellow accent. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ibang accent.
I like that. I like that kind of accent.
Okay. Iba. Hindi kami marunong iba. Parang turon. You know what? It's easier for me.
Not really a turon.
No, I type stuff out in Tagalog and it sounds like, because I figure when I'm typing it, because I can sound it out,
Yeah, it's just as
and
it's
it's phonetic, right?
it
And
is.
someone's reading it on the other side, but they're reading it in their Tagalog mind, right? So it
Right.
makes it seem like I'm fluent, but I'm not.
I've only been studying Tagalog for what 6 weeks now, so
Yeah, but you understood it, right? You
why? Of
understood
course,
it.
yeah. Naintindihan kong Tagalog.
Oh, malambing ang accent ng Iloilo.
Malambing, oh, it's very gentle, right?
Just like Andre. Andre is malambing
No,
when
no.
he's with his
I
asawa.
know. Tigas. Tigas ako.
Astig.
Astig.
Astig ka.
Astig. Astig ko. Ikaw rin?
Yeah, I really don't know what that means. So
Astig, it's the backwards of tigas. It means like awesome,
awesome. Okay, yeah.
strong, awesome. I don't know.
Okay. So it's a sing-song accent. It's a sing-song accent.
That's what we need. We need for them to come on so we can hear it.
Yeah, dude, where are you guys?
Nakakatawa magtagalog mga Ilonggos.
Ilonggos. All right. So walang gustong magsalita sa atin.
That's okay. Okay lang.
Taga saan kayo sa Pinas, sis Lay? Oh, she's talking to Lay. Lay and the kiddos. So where are you from? Okay, you were born in Washington State, but where are your parents from the Philippines? Do you know?
Taga ang nanay ko taga Mati, Davao Oriental siya. At ang tatay ko taga Baliwag, Bulacan siya.
Dude, I don't even know where those are. Saan yung mga yun?
Okay,
alam ko Davao is
Davao,
down south, right? Davao is
Mindanao.
Mindanao.
From
Yeah.
Mindanao. Yun. And Baliwag,
Baliwag?
isang oras sa Maynila.
Oh, okay. Okay. Ako, my mom, nanay ko tiga Angeles City. Angeles.
Saan ba yan?
Kapampangan.
Oh, she speaks Kapampanganese?
She doesn't, no, but her parents do. So my lolo and lola do.
Bakit hindi?
Ewan. And my dad he was born sa Apari, up north. Apari is Cagayan Valley. Malapit sa
Laguna?
Cagayan Valley is malapit sa
is it Baguio north? That far north?
No, way north. North.
The northern
Baguio, the northern tip of Luzon.
Is that near Baguio?
No, dude, keep going north.
Oh, even further. So it must
further
be cold.
north. The northern tip of Luzon, right where you hit the water and then you cross the water and you're in China.
Oh,
it's like Cagayan Valley. So tatay ko Cagayan Valley, panganak sa Apari, and malapit sa Ilocano. Pero laki siya sa Manila. Doon nag-aral Manila.
Marunong siyang nagsalita.
My dad marunong salitang Cagayan.
Oh, Cagayan.
Cagayan.
How does that sound like?
I have no idea. Because when I hear him talk it, I don't even understand it. I can understand Tagalog, right? And I can speak Tagalog, but no.
People don't understand is these are not really dialects. These are
hello, Lovely 14. Lovely 14 has joined us.
Oh.
If you haven't made friends with Lovely 14, feel free to do so. There's her tag right there. At saka si Lay and the Kiddos is a new friend for us too. So Lay and the Kiddos.
Taga Ibaras, sis. Oh. San ng Ibaras?
I think it's Iloilo.
Iloilo.
Yeah. So, Mr. Rafael de la Luna wants a graphic of Davao, please. So it's down. So he wants you to go down.
Sa Mindanao.
Mindanao, down south.
Mindanao. Siya.
Dun malapit sa ano, down south.
What I learned is colloquial Tagalog, all inanimate objects are called siya. That's usually reserved for people and some animals, but I can say. Okay.
Look at this, our friend Lovely14. Kuya, balik ka na dito sa BC. Because I shared, so Lovely, Andre and myself, laki kami sa BC from Vancouver. So Richmond. So Andre did St. Paul's, Richmond. Ako dun sa ano sa Vancouver College ako. Elementary and high school. At saka nag-university kami sa UBC. Si Andre, tignan mo to. Si Andre, dito siya. He did UBC School of Medicine.
Kakaklase tayo.
Magkaklase tayo. Oo.
At University of British Columbia.
Oo, magkaklase. So kami natapos high school, Vancouver College. Nag-college kami sa UBC. At saka lumipat na kami sa States. Sa Washington State siya. At saka sa California naman ako. So tignan mo, Mr. Rafael, St. Monica's sa Richmond, diba? Yes, I'm from St. Monica's from Richmond. Diba altar server pa ako nung bata. Naging reader pa. Ng mga klase pala.
Yes. Yeah, we've known each other for how long now?
Matagal kaming kakilala.
Gaano katagal?
Katagal? Teka.
Gaano katagal?
35. Dude, it's our 30th year, right? 35.
You're getting old.
35 years.
Hala. Grabe naman.
Wow, dude, Mr. Bill Walton has joined us, and he's wondering what language that is. So, is that Bill Walton, like reals, for reals?
For reals. Wow.
Look at that.
Yeah. Tagalog. Yeah. Philippine heritage.
Philippine heritage. So my buddy Andre and I, we are just trying to learn Tagalog. So, dude, his picture's there too. Bill Walton, basketball player, and
wow.
He's a sportscaster now. Don't know if that's. He's got the picture there, but yeah. So Bill Walton, welcome to our. What we're trying to have some fun here.
Yeah.
So we are. It's the real me. Okay, UCLA.
Nice.
So I got my daughter's friends. You know, my daughter's actually going up to Cal Berkeley this fall if it opens up. But I know that you played for UCLA, sir. So a few of my daughter's friends out of Xavier Prep here in Palm Desert are heading your way over to UCLA. So we've got a few Bruins in the making coming from Coachella Valley, the Palm Desert area. So it's the real me, LOL. That's fantastic. So Andre is a buddy of mine from, we're both from Vancouver, Canada. He's a buddy of mine practicing up in Washington State, and I'm here in the Palm Desert area. So we have been trying to learn more of our parents' mother tongue, right? So Filipino, right. Tagalog.
Well, I wish I'd learned, came serious in learning this language when I grew up as a child, but you know, we had other interests as children. That was the last thing I remembered. But here we are.
Yeah,
never too late to learn. Never.
Yeah. So so real interesting. Thanks for joining us, Mr. Bill Walton. And so here we are when we look at. So I think it was Lovely earlier that was talking about it. So Andre, we were classmates at University of British Columbia. You're practicing up in Washington. And we've known each other. Someone had asked earlier, we've known each other for about 35 years, right? 35 años. Because we met in early high school. So this year, apparently, it's canceled now, my friends. Pero we had a plan for our 30th high school reunion this year. Pero wala na. It's canceled because of our COVID-19.
Maybe
So
later.
yeah, yeah. For those of you who are new coming on the channel and coming on this chat, I always want to do a shout out for proper ways to protect yourself through this pandemic. I know that there's people out there that are talking about civil liberties and talking about not wearing masks, but take it from us, from people that see sick people every day. One of my
Right.
intensivist colleagues, one of my friends out here, he put a strong post out on his social media. Just spend 5 minutes in our ICU and you'll see the dire need for it. But all I want to say is make sure you take care of yourselves. Social distancing is one piece. Hand washing is key. So making sure that you wash your hands properly, frequently, and effectively. If you're using hand sanitizers, make sure that you are using minimum 70% alcohol-based hand sanitizers that will wipe out the coronavirus, including the novel coronavirus that we're battling now. And please avoid touching your hands, your face, your eyes, your nose with potentially dirty hands. So my rule of thumb is if I even touch my phone, which has sat on my desk or on the clinic counter, you don't want to be touching your face. All right, even if you're going to blow your nose, make sure you wash your hands before you go touch that. So that's important.
Very sage advice.
Yeah. So here we are. We learned a little bit of Tagalog. We learned a little bit about each other, and we've got Bill on the line. So thanks for
Thanks.
joining us, everyone. And Raphael, if there's anything else that you want to ask while we're here, thank you to the comments. Lovely 14, Lay and the Kiddos. She says, wow, tatlong dekada na. Yeah, tatlong dekado.
Yes.
That's a long time that we've known each other, buddy.
Yeah.
And here we are, just chatting the night away.
Oh, speaking of, happy anniversary is in order. Your wedding anniversary today. Oh, that's nice. No,
thank
Bill.
you, Bill.
Yes.
Absolutely appreciate you and the years of watching you and the history that you have played in basketball. Look at
Yeah.
this. Thank you for that. Joy of the World joined us tonight. Joy, we met him a couple nights ago too. So happy Sunday evening to you, Joy. Hey, thanks, Bill. Have a great night as well. And stop by if we're trying to learn the language. Feel free to stop by. We are we're trying to piece it together. I'd love to be able to speak more fluently and make a visit out there to the Philippines. So, Bill, salamat for dropping by. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon. Stay safe out there, my friend. Oh yeah, look at that. You threw that out there. Happy anniversary, and to my wife and I.
Podcast is cast until it's your anniversary. So congratulations. What is the secret of maintaining a happy wife?
Dude, it's a whole lot of trying to make her happy, right?
Exactly. But
so I'm gonna let me drop a pic here and.
Okay.
So last weekend we were up in the mountains, and Trish and I spent. Let's see if I can get it up here real quick. And there she is. There she is. So last weekend we spent the weekend up in the mountains, and really it's give and take, right?
Yeah.
So
absolutely. And sometimes you should give more, even though you think it's 50-50, it really.
That's it. Yeah.
It tells me is
so tonight
you more than 50. It should be more,
unfortunately, tonight we couldn't even go out because of our COVID pandemic.
Right,
So we
we
tried to
couldn't
make
reserve a restaurant.
reservations,
Yeah.
and restaurants are only filling 25%, right? So 25% of the restaurant is full, and that's it. They're no longer taking any reservations. Thank you, See Family TV, for your lovely comments,
Yes.
and to Joy of the World TV. Anyways, we could not even make a reservation to go out tonight. So what did I have to do? I took out our finest Temecula Valley wines, right? We chilled some, and so Trisha's over talking to her folks right now. She's on the phone talking to her parents, I think. And then you and I have spent about an hour hanging out here. But I was able to make dinner for her tonight, and that was our little anniversary treat.
Yes, I heard you
The
made a
kids are
wonderful
all
meal.
away. Yeah.
Right. So you made a wonderful meal, I heard, and you should maybe I was suggested that you produce a vlog of your various culinary skills.
Yeah,
That'd
yeah,
be cool. I'd
yeah,
watch that.
yeah. No, very simple meals. You know,
Okay, well, yeah, okay.
it's
Doesn't matter.
salad. I made some basil tomato bruschetta. I had some lemon herb garlic chicken, and I did do some ribs for lunch. So it was a Texas barbecue rib. So that was
That
neat.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Did you? How did you make? Did you make the sauce from scratch?
It was all a concoction of of bottled sauces with some brown sugar and just
Oh,
mixing it
absolutely.
up, and then
Make it your own.
throwing it all in there. And yeah, yeah, yeah. It was fun. It's always fun. Pasta
It
is
is.
always easy to make too. So I had
It's quick.
tomato basil pasta.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, even though it's easy, I did have one friend who overboiled the noodles and it burned. Do you remember
Oh
that
no.
story back in college? When
No, I don't think I
buddy
remember that. No.
put the spaghetti noodles in the pot, forgot it was boiling.
Really?
It actually burned. The water evaporated, and then it was burnt. So it's not foolproof. You do have to watch it.
No, nothing's foolproof.
No,
You always have to watch stuff. Here's a fun picture that I want to share, just for you. I don't think you've seen this before. How about that?
Oh yeah, where was that taken? That's a
Look
nice
at those
picture.
two.
Is that near your house? Is that your backyard or your front yard?
No. It might be the front yard actually, but no, that was
Yeah.
Trish and I heading out for an evening, and
Do you always go out with a bow tie?
looks like I got a big smile. You know, no, yeah, I had a bow tie on. You know,
I didn't know you started wearing bow ties.
Yeah, a few years ago. I actually, so Andre and I, we went to the same high school together, right? And I went to Vancouver College from elementary through high school. So for 12 years, I was wearing a shirt and tie. We had neckties. And about 5 years ago, I learned how to tie a bow tie. So I do enjoy the occasional bow tie.
That is
Yeah,
classy.
so that was fun. That was us heading out for an evening that we can't do now because of COVID, right? That was heading out for a fun evening somewhere.
Well, you got to make these reservations a month in advance, then.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Especially these days.
Right.
So, okay. Hey, we stopped. Oh, hang on. We got some echo there, right?
I don't hear you.
No. Okay. I want to share one other picture since I'm looking at it real quick. Oh, here we go. You think I don't wear bow ties?
Do you have a picture of your high school with a bow tie? Let's see. Okay,
so we went to a fundraising dinner here. So this is one of those dinners that we attend to help support youth. And this fundraising dinner was to help support international studies at one of our IB schools. It was a school that my kids went to.
What year was this taken?
This was about 3 years ago. But that's not the photo I wanted to share. The photo I did want to share was, for those of you who don't know, Trish and I enjoy country music.
Oh, Yes.
And so every year in April, there is a country music festival that comes through the Coachella Valley, and it is the Stagecoach Country Music Festival.
Unfortunately, they haven't canceled that this year.
It was canceled this year, but on
Yeah,
my
right.
channel, you
That
can
was right.
see
That was
on my
right on.
channel, you can see what the Stagecoach and the Polo Grounds look like this year. But here is us 2 years ago at the
I liked you for the
Stagecoach Country Music
petrified bow
Festival.
tie.
That was fun. That was fun times.
Wow. So, which artist do you listen to now?
You know, I listen to all of the top country, right?
So, do
So
you like new country or old country?
I prefer new country.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's always fun stuff. I love the music. I love the beats. I love the messages behind it. In my opinion, country music and Christian music have such a strong overlap.
Yes, there is.
And
I would
so
say
when you think of mainstream American country music and modern Christian music, there's such that overlap of messaging. So love
there's
it.
quite a lot of positivity in both, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And so yeah, here's some of what I think I'll just keep sharing the screen because here's what they look like when you have country music stagecoach right in our backyard. So here's the grounds. That's kind of what you'll see. The grounds are just covered. There's
Oh,
people all over the place. You've
buying
got these
boot.
large boot, these art pieces. There's this main stage, main MANE stage, and what we'll do is we'll put our chairs out here, and we'll watch. And you've got these huge screens all over the place that will help. That you can hear it, right? You can hear the music from wherever.
Looks like fun times.
It is fun, absolutely fun. We totally enjoy our time out there. We meet up with our friends. Here's another one of those days. And what we'll do is we'll meet up with our friends, we'll drop our chairs, we'll hang out, and we'll just listen to music, listen to country music all day long. It gets warm out there, so you got to find shade. You go into shaded tents, you go into shaded areas, and fun. It's a fun time. So
So
when it
this,
does come back, that's
yeah,
something that you might want to come and join us for, Dre.
sure. I'll do that and the normal Coachella. When is that Coachella festival with all the EDM stuff? When does that happen? Is that like the week later?
April. It happens in April. So let me do a quick shout out because we did have the C family talking to us when we shared pictures of my wife and I. So that was sweet, they say. There's a high shout out to Joy of the World from the C family. So, uh, and of course, Joy of the World gave a shout out back. Let's stay connected, everyone. So, for those of you who haven't met each other, Joy of the World is a friend of mine. Joy, the C family, and that's little Sophia there. So, feel free to come and make friends with them. Lovely, she says. And unfortunately, the C family had to sign off, it looks like, because it's now midnight. She
Oh
was
yes.
coming. She was coming to us from Montreal,
Oh, yeah.
Quebec, and so it's about midnight over there. So thank
Well,
you for that. She's heading out. Raphael's talking about pork tenderloin to celebrate. We didn't have any pork tenderloin. I made some Texas barbecue ribs for lunch. We did some
but yeah, you should do that next. Pork tenderloin.
yeah. I do a great pork tenderloin, I must say.
Oh,
So that's something that we can talk about. And Joy. Joy, my friend, sample of a song.
yeah, that's a good
That's
one.
you. I'm passing that on to you, brother.
Playing country music.
Uh, just give us some. Give us
No, that's
3
okay.
lines of Filipino song.
Oh no, that's fine.
Hindi kita.
No.
No, no, hindi kita. Nothing. Sweet memories. She says, "Thank you, C Family TV." So no Filipino songs there.
I think she was referring to you, bud. You know more Tagalog songs than I would. I just know a handful, but I don't really know them.
There were some fun songs that we used to sing at KP.
Yeah.
Planting rice.
Oh, you know Bahay Kubo. You can do that one.
Planting rice is so fun.
You can do Ang Pasko ay Sumapit.
Come on, do the.
That's pretty much all I know, really. I have to like diversify. I gotta go to the what is it? OPM, all their song lists. I gotta start listening to that. That's a good way of learning Tagalog, actually.
Yeah.
Is listening to all the OPM stuff.
That's it. Joy, come and hit that link and come and join us. I think he wants to come and sing. Hey, Dre, pull out your guitar.
No, I don't have a guitar. That's in Canada.
Yeah. Okay, Raphael.
Yeah, we should get Raph on. He can sing Nandito Ko. I think, yeah, that's a classic.
Dude, I'm dropping the link again, Raph and Joy. We're calling you out, Raph and Joy. Come and hit that link and come and join us.
We need you to sing.
Just come and say hi. Oh, dude, your friends never called you, eh, Dre?
It might be at 9. I don't know. Is it 9 yet?
Yeah, it's 9 now.
Well, we'll see. Maybe they forgot about me.
That's right. We're just hanging out.
Yeah.
Dre knows the words. Dre knows the words. Classic by Leia Salonga.
Hindi ko alam.
Let's go, Dre.
Grabe.
O sige, so usap tayo kanina yung bakasyon. Saan ang bakasyon na gusto mo? Susunod.
Gusto kong magpakasyon sa Cebu.
Cebu. Galing na ako.
Gusto kong mag-aral ng ang Bisaya. No, it's ng Bisaya. Sorry.
Bisaya.
Yeah, Bisaya. Eventually.
Uh-oh.
Ikaw rin?
Hindi. Hindi ako marunong.
Bakit naman?
Hindi ako marunong
Mag-Bisaya?
Mag-Bisaya. Hey, Raph, I hit the wrong button. Sorry about that.
You gotta invite him again.
Raph, you gotta hit the StreamYard button and then we'll put you in.
Mag-invite mo si Raph?
Ako galing sa Cebu last year, di ba?
Yes.
Pero hindi ako marunong
Bisaya?
Bisaya.
Ambot? Or Jutay lang? Huh? Jutay means
marunong akong mag-Tagalog lang. Pero maraming mag-Tagalog at maraming mag-English sa Cebu. Okay ka lang doon.
It's one thing I learned recently. Ambot sa limot. You know what that means?
I have no idea.
I don't know what's up your butt. That's a good thing. I don't know literally, I don't know your butt. But,
why would you want to learn how to say that?
I don't know. I've heard people on TV, on blogs say that, so I thought it was funny.
Oh, masama.
Ambot means I don't know. So if you don't know what they're saying when you go to Cebu, say ambot. Ambot lang.
Yeah, no.
Ambot sa limot.
Nasaan si Joy? Joy, sali ka, Joy. And the C family.
Wag kang maghiya.
Kung nandiyan pa si Mia, the C family, come join us para lang konting oras magsalita.
They're probably laughing at our Tagalog. I'm pretty sure.
They're making fun of us. That's what it is.
I know. They can't stop
Mga hosts, nakabisita na po kayo sa Boracay. Hindi pa. Gusto ko Boracay din. Maganda yung mga litrato.
I went there 10 years ago with my wife. It's beautiful.
See, dude, how many times have you been to the Philippines?
I don't know. I would say in my lifetime, maybe 5 or 6.
Okay, see? Yeah, I've only been twice. 2018, 2019. And I wanted to do it yearly because it was so much fun. But then this year, we can't. So, sayang.
Next year.
Pero hindi pa ako nakabisita sa Boracay. Gusto ko bisita Boracay.
Napakaganda doon.
At saka gusto ko Palawan.
I've been to Palawan. I went to El Nido.
El Nido? Yeah.
Yeah, for honeymoon. That was sobrang maganda doon.
Wow. Yeah.
Sobrang ganda.
Malapit kami doon. Oh, lovely. You're close. Okay. 4 or 5 hour drive. Malapit. Ako
Sa
hindi pa nakarating doon. Pero lovely, nasa Vancouver ka na, di ba? So, what we're looking at, Dre, is pagpunta tayo sa Cebu sa 2022. Sana makarating sa Cebu.
ay
Lahat tayo.
gusto kong lumangoy sa
Ha?
Oslo.
Oh, okay.
Gusto kong visitahan ang what are they called? Whale sharks. How
Whale
do you say in
sharks.
Tagalog? How
Oo.
do you say whale shark in Tagalog?
Oo. Butaki. I don't know.
Butaki? No, that's not it.
Gusto mo i-share ko yung Oslob namin, nakarating na kami
Yeah.
sa Oslob nung last year. Last year pumunta kami sa Cebu at saka nag family trip kami.
Right. Oh.
Dito kami pumunta sa Oslob din sa Sumilon at saka si Oslob. Teka, hanapin ko. Pagkahanap ko, i-share ko dito para makita. But Andre, so when we went there, it was fantastic of a trip,
Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
got to swim with whale sharks. So it's all guided, right? So you don't even have to worry.
Yeah, ang ganda sa dagat sa Oslo naman.
Yeah,
Diba?
maganda ron. Yeah, see, Lovely is nasa Vancouver na siya. Pero
Saan siya?
Cebu, Bohol during college trip. Ako ito, second trip for the Philippines last year, November. My family first time sila at ito kami. Ito yung panganay ko, he's 22. Ito yung high school graduate namin who just graduated last week, 18 siya at saka ito 11 years old siya. There's Mrs. there. This is going to Oslob. Ignore the timing, okay? Because I don't know why it did that on my camera. So this is on my GoPro. We went to out to the water, diba? There you go. And then pagpasok dun sa tubig, you're swimming with the whale shark. See?
There's a whale shark.
Lumangoy kami, kasali yung mga whale sharks. Ito yung bunso ko. Okay, I'm taking a picture of Nathan there. Is yung bunso. And then the whale shark, you can see it behind him. Ito si Haley and Nathan. So my two. It's blurry, huh? Blurry. Pero kasi the reason why blurry siya is I took still shots from the This is Brendan. He's my oldest one. I took still shots from the video, right? Ito yata, it's me. Oo, that's me yata. And then a whale shark behind us. So pwedeng ibigay yung camera mo sa pwedeng ibigay yung camera mo sa the man there, the guy, your guide, at saka siyang magkukuha ng litrato.
Gaano kahaba ang whale shark?
Dude, I think they're like 20, 30 feet. I don't know. They're long. But what happens is they have feeder ships, right? So the boats will drop feed and the whale sharks will follow them. So you're actually swimming along behind them and the whale sharks are just coming left and right on either side of you. So there's a few of the whale sharks because they're feeding them. You can't touch them, you can't go near them really. You're just viewing them.
And
Pero
they're
marami silang mga tao ron because
need to be protected. They're endangered.
Parang 8 kami on the boat. And
right.
Siguro maraming mga boats doon because it's big tourist, right? Yeah, it's fun times. Big tourist attraction there. After we did the whale sharks, ito, huh? Let me show you real quickly, Andre. After we did the whale sharks, pumunta kami din sa um, dito sa Sumilon. It's a sandbar.
Ooh, Sumilon.
So this sandbar was real interesting kasi ano, when you go on, so you take the boat, right? And as you take the boat to this other island,
The Quick Cat, right?
uh,
So Quick Cat.
yeah, I'm not sure what it was, but here it is. So you're on this island, right? And it was a little bit of a high tide when we went there, but typically there is a sandbar that would come out that you can walk along the sandbar. But it was neat, just hanging out there, sitting out there, enjoying the water.
Napaka-azul ng dagat.
Asul siya, pero
Azul?
hindi masyadong
Azul,
puti
no?
yung sand niya. Akala ko mas
Yeah.
maputi.
Madumi yun?
Hindi madumi, malinis siya.
Oh.
Yeah, it's clean. It's real clean. It's clean water, real turquoise, but the sand was not as white as I'd like.
Did you go scuba
Siguro
diving?
sabi ni ano, katulad ng sabi ni ano sa Boracay, I think it's cleaner there.
Sure. Well, luckily they shut that. Is it open now, Boracay?
Boracay opened already, I heard, right?
Yes,
I heard
I'm
it
sure
opened.
It looks
Yeah.
so much cleaner now.
Bukas na siya.
We have to go there. I love to spend like a whole month in the Philippines, but
Well, yeah, you got to work around your clinic, huh?
there's so many places I want to go in the Philippines. I hear what's the name of that? Siargao. Do you know where Siargao
I've heard of
is?
Siargao. Yeah, I've watched some
right on the
videos, but haven't.
Eastern part. Is it like an island? Oh, I hear that's one of the most beautiful places you can go to in the Philippines.
Wow.
There's so many places I want to go to. A lot of local Filipinos don't get to even see a lot of their country.
Yeah.
So, which is unfortunate, but
Yeah. Sarap naman kung makapunta tayo lahat magkakasama.
Gusto kong visitahan ang Cross na Magellan.
Oh yeah, I went there. So I went to visit the Magellan's Cross when that was one of the first things that we went to.
Oh,
so
Lovely.
See, Lovely is from the Cebu. She went to the Cebu Bohol area during a college trip of hers. So what we did, Lovely, last year, nag-ano kami, we went to, my family went to Cebu and Bohol from Los Angeles, right, LA. Pero 1 week lang kami, kaya mabilis. We did, let's say, 5 days Bohol in Cebu, 1 day in Shanghai, China, and then back home. So we were able to do quite a bit. Pero ano, maganda siya, maganda. Did I show you the Magellan's Cross, Trey?
You might have. I don't know. I don't think I've seen it, but I've seen. I know. Yeah, show me a picture. You know, you did. You were take pictures with Haley and your family.
Yeah. So that's the first thing that we did. Actually, we did a city tour of Cebu upon arrival, and then we went to Santo Niño.
That was the city hall. Isn't that correct? Is that correct? Right across the Magellan's Cross. Is that true?
The city hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you go to that fort with a triangular
Fort Santiago?
Pathway? Yeah. Did you walk along the triangle as well?
Let me pull it up.
They have
a
triangular path that runs through it.
You know, dude, I don't remember, but I went to Fort San Pedro. Is that the one you're referring to?
Okay. Did you see Lapu Lapu Shrine?
Yeah, we did. Dude, you've done some research. So here's just outside of Magellan's Cross, right? So there's the plaza, right?
What's the name of the plaza there?
So Blanche is so here's a street vendor, right? This street vendor who was selling magnets. So Haley had to pick up some magnets from her. Yeah. So again, share ko ito. I'm just looking for it, huh? Friends, teka muna. It's
Did you get Blanche's message?
Yeah.
She wanted. Oh yes. Okay. She wanted to know if you saw the Santo Niño.
Oops. There we go. There's Magellan's Cross.
Santo Niño Church in Cebu. Did you go there?
Yeah, so we went. This is inside Santo Niño. That was one of the
Oh,
first
there you
ones
go.
that
I
we went
love
to.
Nino.
Yeah, it's one of the first places that we went to. The Santa Nina Church.
Okay, one place you have not been into is the shrine for Leah. Leah Shrine.
Leia
I think you
Shrine
should
did
go.
not.
Yeah,
Walang time,
I'd like to.
hindi kami nakapunta.
I'd like to visit that. And
Yeah.
as I said, I suggest you get a drone. Get a lot of aerial shots of everything.
I think
beautiful.
you should go get yourself a drone. Hopefully you can go to
I'm not a
Davao too.
blogger, I'm not a blogger. It's something that you might
Hey,
want
good
to
night,
figure-
Rafael de la Luna. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night, sir.
Good night, Rafi.
And
Let's
then
do some-
Joy says, hopefully you can go to Davao. That's what Andre
my
was
mom's
talking
from-
about.
My mom's
His mom's from Davao, so he wants to visit Davao. That's in Mindanao.
I gotta learn how to speak Bisaya then before I go there.
So I don't have this on. I don't have this on my computer, but I want to share this picture of Raf. Look at that. Look what they just gave me. Oh, that doesn't work. Hindi pwede, hindi ubra. We tried.
You tried.
But yeah, Davao is that's where Joy is from, Davao.
Oh, really? Wow. Maybe she knows my mom. No. My mom's from Mati.
From Mati.
Mati is about a 2-hour drive from Davao City.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember the durian in Davao was the best.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can go there.
They're beautiful. Yeah.
Hopefully we can get there too. But no, not
a quick plane ride from
Man, what fun! What fun things that we can look forward to once we get through. Once we get through this current pandemic.
Yes.
Once we're able to travel, once we're able to socialize and be in groups, then we'd be able to visit places that we we would like.
As soon as the vaccine is made widely available, hopefully, if not at the end of this year, by sometime before summer next year. It's just a matter of mass producing it and getting out to the population, because that's going to be another hurdle. Just the mass production, having enough supplies, and who's going to pay for this, and it's just there's a lot of things to be considered. And then you have the anti-vaxxers. You always have those people, who may not want to be vaccinated. We just need to get the herd immunity to hopefully 80% of the population.
Yeah, maybe. I missed this earlier, Adrian. I'm just going back and looking at this. Look at that. Bill Walton joined us earlier, and he's on quarantine browsing YouTube videos. And Bill, this is it. We're in quarantine too, and that's kind of how this YouTube channel came about, because I wanted to just find something useful, so I started creating videos and editing videos. So hey, thanks, Bill, for stopping by. And it was kind of funny because we really didn't know if it really was Bill. What's going on here? And you and I have been fans, NBA fans, watched Bill Walton through it, and no, it's the real me, he says. So it's funny.
What an honor.
That's funny. Now I know he played basketball for UCLA, but that was around the time we were born, really. But growing up, we were able to watch him, and it was just fantastic stuff watching him. I remember watching him with the Celtics back in the late 80s, and I know that he was also a trailblazer. Remember through high school, Dre, when because we were up in Vancouver, and of course back then there was no Vancouver team, but we were Seattle Supersonics and the Portland Trailblazers. Man, those were our teams. I remember going through the phase with I remember going through the phase with Portland Trailblazers with Clyde the Glide Drexler.
Clyde
right?
the Glide Drexler, yes.
Yeah, and then for years it was Seattle, man. Seattle Supersonics with Dale Ellis.
Right.
The three, right? Dale Ellis, Tom Chambers, and Xavier McDaniel.
Remember Jack Sigma from when I was in elementary school?
Oh, that was early Sonics for us, yeah. But no, in the late 80s, it was. I used to play like I'm Dale Ellis shooting 3-pointers all day long.
Sure.
Just because I
Haven't seen
couldn't
you.
get into the key. That was the problem. But it was kind of neat seeing him here. So wow, that was a
And they moved the Grizzlies from Vancouver to Memphis. Remember how sad you were when that
yeah,
happened?
that was sad. That's why Lovely wants us to head back to Vancouver. But
Yeah.
no, we're not gonna. Yeah, I like the impact that we're making down here. So I know you in Washington State, you've got your patient population, and I love the impact that I'm making down here in Southern California, impacting the lives of the patients that we serve here. So uh, Vancouver will always be home. We'll always have a place in our hearts. But I think we've got family in Vancouver that will always draw us back. Pero we're enjoying our impact in the community dito sa Washington and California, di ba?
Yes, so at least we're on the West Coast, so it's not a long trip away. Never. As soon as this pandemic is, settled, then we can visit Vancouver.
Yeah, yeah.
Looking forward to that.
That's fantastic. So ano, konting time ka pa o
Well,
magtagalog?
I haven't gotten called, so I mean, what's it, an hour and 36.
Tagalog ka
Okay, I'll try.
bago alis tayo? So thank
Sige.
you for joining us. I know Nandito will give shout outs once again. If you guys haven't met them, jump on their channel. So Z Snow, Jenny Philcan Vlogs, at saka The C Family TV, 3K's Twins. Teka, ganito, Z Snow, gaganon ko siya para makita nila yung channels niya. Jenny Philcan Vlogs, hello siya. At saka the 3K's Twins, at saka si The Experience. I think The Experience, we gotta go check her out, Andre.
Sure.
At saka The C Family TV, ayun. And then our friends, Michael and Lynn Sistrunk, from the Mindoro, right? Mindoro journey.
Wow.
Sino pa siya? Nandito pa si, and of
Rafael.
course, Lays and the Kiddos, right? Lays and the Kiddos came to visit us. At saka sino pa? Lovely, of course. Our friend Lovely, who is up in
Rafael de
Vancouver.
Luna.
So
Yeah, she
Rafael
was
de la Luna, salamat for joining us too. And of course, Mr. Bill Walton came by and he joined us and he really said, it's the real me.
real me, not an imposter.
And then Joy, si Joy, our friend Joy, who came and joined us. So salamat lahat for joining us. And then before we sign out, few minutes kami ng magtagalog.
This is a
So
okay,
it's you.
magta-try ko.
Magtagalog tayo ng
Magtagalog
easy lang maghanap tayo ng sasalita at saka kausap tungkol sa vacation. 'Di ba gusto mo mag-vacation sa Cebu?
Cebu. Gusto kong bakasyon doon. Vacationin.
Yung huling vacation mo, kasi busy ka sa trabaho mo. Yung huling vacation mo, sabi mo sa Canada. Anong ginawa mo rin sa Canada?
Kasi ang aking pamilya, Surrey sila sa Canada.
Di nabisita mo sila?
Oo.
No. Anong ginawa mo rin sa pag kain sa labas?
Wala. Just I usually see, this is hard for me to translate, isn't it? Magluto ko kahit ano,
That's good.
mga itlog.
Iba-ibang pagkain ang niluluto mo.
Sure, sige.
Para sa kanila. Saan ang huling vacation mo na malayo?
The last one.
Di ba nag-cruise ka
Sa,
last year?
sa Palm Springs.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You came down here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marami tayong
Yeah.
binisita.
Masaya doon.
Masaya, mainit, at saka ano.
Mainit. Sobrang init doon.
At mabait ang tao.
Oh, yeah.
Mabait ang mga
Really?
tao.
Magalang. Napaka-magalang yung tao doon.
So, pag sunod na vacation natin magkasama, buong pamilya, right?
Sige.
Hindi lang yung mga mag-asawa, mga bata
Siyempre.
kasala.
Siyempre.
Kasali yung mga bata.
Sige.
Lahat sila kasali.
Okay, sa susunod.
Pero sa Cebu, gusto mo lahat pamilya
Yeah.
o mag-asawa lang?
Ano?
Buo, lahat ng pamilya.
Lahat ng pamilya.
Para lahat makalangoy sa whale shark.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Gustong
Oh, you've been to Bohol, right? Galing ka sa Bohol.
Oh, no. Hindi pa.
Saan mo nakita yung mga tarsier monkey?
Oh, where did I do that? Sa
That's
zoo.
Bohol. That's Bohol.
No,
We went to the
I
sanctuary.
I've seen them in zoos, but not in the Philippines, actually.
Oh, kasi dun sa sanctuary in
I've not seen a
Bohol.
tarsier in the Philippines yet.
Oh, okay. I thought you took pictures with them. Akala ko naglitrato ka kasali yung mga tarsier.
You know what? Maybe that might be lying. You know, wasn't that? No, I think that was in a different country. Do they have tarsiers in South America?
No, dude, it was in the Philippines. I remember seeing your Filipino pictures.
I don't recall. I don't quite recall. But you might be thinking of someone else. No, I'd love to go to Bohol and Cebu since they're so close to one another.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have so many places that you haven't seen.
Yeah, there's a lot to see because you can only do so much in 5 days.
Well, maybe we should do a 2-week vacation.
Yeah.
Sana dalawang.
Mas maganda nga kung mas mahaba ang oras natin doon.
Kasi it takes 2 days to travel back and forth. You waste 2 days.
Yeah.
So you might as well extend your vacation if you can.
If you can.
I might do that. Maybe a 2-week vacation. How would that be? Would that be permissible under your contract?
Yeah, I could figure that out.
Okay. And the kids too? Can they take 2 weeks off of school? Maybe during the break.
Well, it depends on when, right? Because Haley and Brendan are out in college, so
well, of course
that'll
they
be
could
tough.
fly back early if they had to. They don't necessarily need to stay out for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But it's fun times. They should learn about they can learn more about their culture and where their ancestry is from.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So we'll figure that out. Sige, good luck sa hanap mo ng kotse mo. Bibili ka ng bagong kotse. Mag-test drive ka at mag-ingat ka.
Okay. Yeah, Karin.
So we'll touch base this week, Dre. We'll figure things out. Salamat for hanging out tonight.
Sure, absolutely. It's all fun times.
Always.
We should practice Tagalog, however, maybe not on a live feed next time. So
no, it's always fun.
I won't be
fun
quite as shy. There's more pressure this way.
It's more fun to do that. Mas enjoy kung ibang tao mag-join din so that we can speak Tagalog with them.
We need a teacher or guru.
Yeah. I think Lovely next time and Joy next time and Mia next time can join us.
Kailangan kaming guro ng Pilipino.
Gusto namin may kausap Tagalog. Okay. Well, have a good night, Dre, and thanks for hanging out. Be safe tomorrow.
Happy anniversary to you.
Hey, thank you.
Okay.
Take care. Have a good night.
Okay, you too. Bye.